The world had changed, but not everyone believed it. It had been weeks since the resurrection of Jesus Christ. The empty tomb was no longer just a rumor, it was a movement. In the narrow streets of Jerusalem, whispers turned into bold declarations. In marketplaces, homes, and synagogues, a new message echoed. He is risen. But with that message came danger. The early followers of Christ were no longer hidden. They were watched, questioned, persecuted. Some were imprisoned, some were scattered. Yet everywhere they went, the gospel spread like fire in dry grass. Far beyond Jerusalem, in cities filled with culture, commerce, and conflict, places like Corinth, the message continued to grow. Not just through apostles, not just through miracles, but through ordinary people, quiet people, faithful people. And this raises a question that still echoes through history. Can a quiet teacher shape a powerful leader? Among those ordinary yet extraordinary believers was a woman named Priscilla. She was not a queen, not a public speaker, not one of the 12 apostles, but her influence would reach leaders, shape minds, and strengthen the early church. Priscilla and her husband, Aquila, were Jews living in Rome. They worked with their hands as tent makers, simple, hard-working people. But their lives were suddenly disrupted. Under the command of Emperor Claudius, all Jews were forced to leave Rome. Overnight, they became strangers, displaced, pushed into uncertainty. So they left. They journeyed to Corinth, a bustling city filled with trade, diversity, and spiritual confusion. It was there, in that unfamiliar place, that destiny connected them with a man named Paul the Apostle. Paul wasn't just a preacher, he was a man on a mission, bold, driven, relentless in spreading the gospel. And yet, when he met Priscilla and Aquila, something remarkable happened. They didn't just listen. They partnered, working side by side as tent makers by day, and building the church by night. They opened their home, they shared their lives, they became trusted co-workers in ministry. But among the two, there was something unique about Priscilla, a quiet strength, a deep understanding, a teacher's heart. She didn't stand on stages, but she shaped those who did, and soon her voice, though gentle, would help guide one of the most powerful preachers of the early church, because sometimes the greatest impact doesn't come from the loudest voice, but from the wisest one.